Would I consider myself the biggest God of War fan? No. That's Manuel Mojica Rosas. Even the most general God of War fan knows that. God of War did change my life. I remember playing the first God of War in 2018. You know, the real first one. I was completely awestruck by the storytelling and the tonality of it all. It sent me into a spiral of hyperfixation. I studied video game design for 4 years because of God of War, and just when I started to get over it, sequel's coming out. What do the next 4 years of my life hold? Who knows? Maybe this tash will grow into a beard. Maybe you have to say goodbye to my dark curly locks. Maybe I'll have a son. Today is the 8th of November. Ragnarok begins tomorrow. Exciting. I've never been this excited about the end of the world. Not even in 2012. However, I found myself falling back into old routines. Boy. Compulsive habits. Admiring old treasures once again. Thinking of redecorating. I'm even debating playing the new game on old gen just because it'll feel right. I'm starting to get irrationally angry. DPD have my game ready to deliver tomorrow for release. And I'm mad that they're doing their job by not delivering it to me today. We had a date to have our internet put in, but it was after the release of Ragnarok. And so I fought and argued until they put it in today, on the 8th, the day before its release. Sounds like a dick move, but the game is a code, it's not my fault. I paid £200 to have a case to put on my shelf, and no, it doesn't matter, I'm online again. So download away when the code does get to me. I made the mistake of replaying the previous entry to the franchise. I'm now left with several questions that I had locked away, that I had repressed somewhere within my brain. Can Atreus turn into an animal? Who rang the horn? Why couldn't Brock and Sindri take us to the different realms if they were able to take the blades? If Mimir is really reanimated but not alive, can he not smell, hear, see, taste? He can, I think. If he can do all of that, isn't that kind of living? How did Faye paint the inside of the Earth? The trailer has shown us centaurs. So naturally, I'm having nightmares about the other horrors from the previous trilogy that might make a return. Nevertheless, this is pre-game anxiety. I know it'll go. I'm very excited to spend 70 hours in this world. I read that you need to have about 100 gigabytes free in order to play the game, or download the game, whichever it is. Who knows? People who are paying less than me are getting a disc, and I'm not, and I don't know how. It's okay, I'm over it. I actually remember in my foundation year of game design in the university up north, we did an icebreaker, tell us your favourite game. A lot of people like Red Dead, that's normal. A lot of people, in fact, billions of people, love God of War. But in that room, that was the one I said, and no one else said it. I said God of War. The response to that was somebody saying, God of War is just a dad simulator. And to him I say, well, how would you know? Where's your dad? Because he clearly ain't loving you. It is God of War release day, 9th of November 2022. I have taken to sitting by the window awaiting my DPD delivery whilst simultaneously refreshing its tracking. I don't know why either. If it's at the door, I'll see it. If it's not at the door, I won't see it. I don't need to track it, but I'm excited. I'm overly excited because 4 years ago I tried to pre-order a collector's edition of God of War, and then I felt like I wasn't going to have the money to do it, so I cancelled it. I did have the money to do it in the end. I went back to Game. Game are the only people who will provide collector's editions in the UK, so it's only one company. They'd sold out. I only have a collector's edition of the first God of War game because my partner bought it for me second hand at a higher price than when it first came out. Not this time. I'm annoyed enough I queued from 8 AM in the morning for 3 hours on the game website trying to buy the Jotnar edition of this game. Before it even came up as an option for me to purchase, it was gone. They were on eBay. I am still excited about the one I got. I still got a collector's edition. I'm marginally less excited because I'm missing several things from the Jotnar edition now. However, when it does arrive, I can't wait to... It's just a cat. Can't wait to show you the collector's edition. I'm excited. It's got some goodies. I told you guys there'd be lots of goodies coming today. I'm going to open it with a dull knife, but like, don't do that. I'm prided on my knife safety. Just going to try not to actually score the top of the... Oh, they put a protective layer in. They knew stupid people like me exist who would have stabbed this box full-heartedly. Okay, first look at the collector's edition. The last time I saw this, it was on a screen, and it was like... Oh, it's big. Months ago. Oh, it's really big. I have to put it sideways to get it out big. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bye. I only need this now. Holy fuck. Right. This is, like I said, it's kind of blank because I've not really seen this in since I pre-ordered it. And I've not been watching anyone else do theirs. Not that it needs to be disclaimed or anything based on the production value of this channel, but this was not sent to me by Sony. I actually paid for this because I wanted it. This is only the outer sleeve as well. There's an actually designed box on the inside, which is... Oh, and I've already broken the box! No! It's okay. It's only the outer box. It's only the outer box. They make them so damn hard to get out of the... See? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it without any more breakages. I think. Almost there. We got it. It's a little sneak peek on the back of all the goodies that come inside it. But you'll see them firsthand in a moment. I did try to buy the Jotnar edition. But they sold out before I could even see a button to buy them. I was waiting on the site for about 3 hours, so this is the best I could get. This is pretty cool. This looks like one of the lore, what do you call them, shrines maybe, within the game. I wonder if this is telling us the story of Ragnarok or not. Can't actually really see it very well from where I am. I think it might just have different characters on it. They're all named all around it. I have a feeling it's lidded. It's lidded. Fun noise. That's tight fit, that's how you know it's safe. So I've already got 2 figurines from the other collector's edition for the first game, but we've got 2 here who seem to be... Ooh, I don't know actually. This kind of gives me Freya vibes. I don't know who that is. Super cool though, and I've got 2... They're not quite the same. You can see she's got a different tattoo on the 2 different forms. I'm going to leave it zoomed in and weird because I've got a little pouch here that I'm going to bring over and show you guys. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got a nice little pouch. I'm assuming Yggdrasil on it. But inside that pouch are the wooden D&D dice that you get with this edition. If you went for the Jotnar edition, which I tried to, you get what they call Brock's dice, which are metal and blue. But these are pretty cool. They feel like real wood, but they're not. They're just textured. You can tell by the sound of them. They're pretty cool. I've got a session coming up soon. Maybe I'll bring them. Maybe I will. In celebration of the end of the world. Third thing in the top, which is probably the most important thing, is our steel case. Steel case that doesn't have a disc in it, but has a code in it, which we'll probably chuck on before we continue with this, because I've got things to record. I don't have time to sit here and not be downloading God of War. It's 100 gigabytes. I need time. Might need more time just getting into this. Where's the... They normally have a tab that comes along the middle, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to go with the caveman approach. Super nice steel case, actually. We've got, I'm assuming, Fenrir and someone. Maybe it's Loki and Fenrir. I don't know, but it can't be the sun and the moon ones because they should be the same size. And then we've got a classic blurb in Old Norse that nobody can read. That I'm sure we'll find out about on Reddit. This just confuses me. Like, they were like no disc, and I was like, that's really odd. But then the case they've given me, let me just hide all my codes, is a 2-disc case. Is that meant to be an insinuation of how big it is? I haven't seen a 2-disc case since like maybe early PS4. It's just odd. And here I've got codes for... Ooh, I already used a code for that because Game sent me one, I think. So if I'm going to check that. If not, I might put a code up on the channel. I think there's only one more thing to unbox from this, and this is kind of the key event for this one, which is pretty cool. I kind of didn't realise it when I opened it up just now. There is a tab here. Oh, it's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, that's a replica of Mjolnir. That's pretty fucking cool. I have a feeling it's tied in. Yeah, it is. I'm going to be responsible knife guy again. And just... the only one, I think, actually. Oh, okay. Wow, it's actually like the size, and there's nothing else in that box. That's so cool. I'm gonna see if I can bring that up. That's just so unbelievably cool. I mean, it looks great. It's definitely, I mean, obviously it's plastic, but that is, I mean, like, look at the detailing on it. I think this is actually from the game. That's super cool. It's a good size too. I mean, look at that. Ooh. I'll hold it this way up. This seems like the safer way. I have to say, this probably is one of my favourite collector's editions that I've got. I mean, out of all of them. I mean, the other one is the other God of War, which is quite funny because they've been two of the better ones. But to top that, I mean, the Witcher one. The rest of them have been great, but like, to have an actual scale replica of Thor's hammer is just mental. I'm so excited to see it in game for the first time and to kick Fat Thor's ass, really. That's going to be the joy of it, I guess.
Not without me.